In a quiet English village, Harold was hosting a tea party in his old manor garden. The guests were laughing. The air was filled with the fragrance of flowers. Everyone thought this would be a memorable day, but within minutes, the garden would turn into a crime scene. Harold shows his diamond brooch. Guests admire it. Moments later, it vanishes. Musical note, suspense, pause, musical note. Something priceless was gone. Harold's family heirloom had disappeared, and the thief was sitting among them. Chapter 1. Suspicion on Lucy. The inspector searches the bags. From Lucy's purse, he pulls out a torn glove. Coldly, he says, "The evidence is clear. Lucy stole the brooch." Lucy gasps, shaking her head in denial. Miss Marple stays silent, simply watching. Musical note, suspense, pause, musical note. Could a single glove reveal the truth? Or was it hiding the real thief? Chapter 2. The gardener's footprints. Marple notices muddy footprints leading from the garden to a window. The gardener's boots carry the same soil. The inspector is ready to arrest him. The gardener protests furiously. Then Mrs. Clara, the gossiping neighbor, adds fuel. "I've often seen him lurking near Harold's house. Of course he's guilty." Musical note, suspense, pause, musical note. All evidence pointed to the gardener, but to Miss Marple, they were just scattered pieces of a puzzle. Chapter 3. Family tensions. Lucy and Harold argue heatedly. Lucy admits she was desperate for money. The inspector smirks. Case closed. Lucy is the thief. But Marple remains silent, her sharp eyes observing everything. Musical note, suspense, pause, musical note. If the truth seems too obvious, perhaps it isn't the truth at all. Chapter 4. Confessions in the dark. Then came the shock. Edward Harris stood in the square and cried, "Yes, I killed him. He tortured Grace. I could not bear it." The inspector prepared to close the case, but hours later, Grace confessed too. "No, it was me. I killed him. I pulled the trigger." 2 confessions, 2 killers, but Miss Marple's eyes narrowed. No, neither of them is telling the truth. White right pointing backhand index hook number 4 at 8 o'clock. If neither Grace nor Edward, then who pulled the trigger? Chapter 5. Web of lies. Guests begin accusing one another. Mrs. Clara spreads gossip. Edward defends himself. Lucy weeps. The gardener stays silent. Marple, however, connects the dots. The footprints were too deep, made by a heavy man. The lipstick was on the wrong cup. The jewel clasp was placed deliberately. Musical note, suspense, pause, musical note. While everyone fought to prove their innocence, the real thief was trying even harder to hide. Chapter 6. The trap. Miss Marple gathers everyone in the drawing room. Calmly, she says, "The guilty one has made too many mistakes. It's impossible to hide now." The inspector insists. Lucy is guilty, and that's final. But Marple turns her gaze toward him. Musical note, suspense, pause, musical note. The man everyone trusted to reveal the truth. Was he the one deceiving them all? Chapter 7. The reveal. Marple picks up a broken clasp from the flower bed. She declares, "This clasp belongs to the inspector's coat. He stole the brooch." The inspector tries to deny it, but then confesses, "Harold humiliated me years ago. This was my revenge." The guests are stunned. Lucy is relieved. Harold is grateful. The narrator's voice deepens. Sometimes, the person we trust the most is the one who betrays us. And Miss Marple knew. Every crime leaves its trace. Musical note, ending music, musical note. Channel promotion. If you enjoyed this suspense story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. More thrilling mysteries await you here. Until the next case, stay curious, stay mysterious.